It's not easy conditions. You know it's very hot, and what you say is quite important because games come thick and fast. Double headers sometimes. You've got to play 3 games on the trot. Now, you also have to be very smart how you set yourselves up. A bit of innovation coming into the playing conditions. We will have the first 6 overs, the power play as always. But then, there comes a power blast. The 16th and 17th over. Here's Shanaka. Bit of swing onto the pads. He gets away with it.
There's that shape. Certainly expect that out in those conditions. You took a look at the pitch earlier. Russ said it looked a good strip. Expect a little bit of pace and bounce. Certainly watching the boys in warm-up, we saw that shape. That's a beautiful seam out of the hand. Fraction straight, but he picked out 45. Nice to see that swing with the brand new ball.
You got to try and make it count. That's when you make early inroads. Oh, look at that ping off the bat. Just to finish up on those playing conditions, 2 fielders allowed outside the circle in the first 6. And then come the 16th and 17th overs, where you'll have to bring an extra fielder in. It's mandatory. It's only 4 allowed outside. Now, how do you set yourself up for that?
It sounds good for the batters, doesn't it? But could be an opportunity for the bowlers as well. Bring that extra man in, look to take a wicket at the death at the end of the innings.
That was wet. Can't miss out on that because they're slip stays. Oh, top edge. That's a deep square leg. Just short. But no control at all from Gunathilaka.
There's some extra bounce on that occasion. First 3 balls, lack of bounce, certainly on that back foot. That one just kisses off the surface nicely. Bit extra bounce, hits him quickly, high on the bat. Great effort out on the boundary, but just short.
He was never getting there, was he? That was going to be short all the while. Chaturanga De Silva, the fielder, older brother of Wanindu Hasaranga. The field stays the same for Kusal Janit Pereira on strike.
Yeah, it's a nice area. Again, just trying to hit the wicket hard, but the line's good. Top of the stumps, hitting that off stump. No width on that occasion. It's been a wonderful start, just the one off so far.
When playing for Sri Lanka though, Sri Lanka like to use Angelo Matthews with the new ball and Shanaka in the middle overs. They've gone a different route. They do have extra pace. There's Dushmanta Chamira, Mohammad Hasnain from Pakistan. Oh, fabulous over. Very good from Shanaka. Just the one. Dambulla 1 for no loss.
Yeah, it's a wonderful start. Again, that's what you're looking for. Build some pressure. Plenty of dot balls. Good save that last ball as well. Straight drive. Probably saved the boundary.
Spoke about pace. Dushmanta Chamira with the new ball. Always like watching him bowl. Lanky, tall. So graceful when he runs to the wicket. Just a little unfortunate in terms of injuries, which has not let him really develop and be the force that he can be in world cricket.
Welcome to fast bowling, Russ, as you know all too well. Happens to all bowlers around the world. Young quicks suffer a lot of injuries, but it's good to see him still have that speed, that energy, wants to bowl fast.
Deep square leg and a wideish third man are the two in the deep. Good areas. Looking to hit the top of off. Didn't like the bat here, seeing that extra bounce. It's been a while since you've been on our shows, Clarky.
Been a long time, mate, unfortunately. I love it here. I loved playing cricket here. A lot of my friends from Sri Lanka. My very first job back in Australia, Harry Solomons was my boss. A proud Sri Lankan man now living in Australia. So, yeah, it's nice to be back. It's nice to be a part of this wonderful tournament. See a lot of this young Sri Lankan talent come through. Looking forward to seeing how they stand up under pressure.
Oh, needs to break free. Because the bowlers are giving him nothing. Harry Solomons and Kingsgrove Sport. A lot of former Australian cricketers starting their working days with him. Harry also quite involved in helping out with gear, with kit, with a lot of Sri Lankan players.
Yeah, he's a good man, Harry. Lots of fans in. Saw that as we drove into the ground. We come nice and early. The opening ceremony. So much support for this first game. It's wonderful to see.
They asked for it. That did swing away from the bat, I would think. He's not too keen, is he, Hasaranga? You spoke about the opening ceremony, a lot of colour, a lot of song and dance. A fabulously put together show just before.
Yeah, short one down the leg side. Oh, was there any bats? Bowler wanted it. Keeper, no interest.
Heard a sound, didn't you? Lovely. That's the way to do it. Take the bowler on.
Yeah, this is class. 4-4 down the leg side. This time he stays leg side of the ball, looking to hit through the offside. Just a fraction of room, but he gets the timing perfect. Steps to the leg side, stays balanced, right out of the middle on this occasion.
And you've got to try and do something different and early. You talk about calculated risks, that's one. Well executed.
I think the key on this pitch is still going to be this new ball. As a batting lineup, you still want to maximise these power plays.
Now not signalled a wide, and I'm fine with it because Dhanushka Gunatilaka went across the stumps. If he was standing in his stance, I'm very, very sure it would have hit his pad.
It's not too far from the leg stump. It's nicely bowled. It's a better length, and again, because of that ball before, he's trying to stay quite tight. Oh, no, I agree. That's not a wide, in my opinion. It's only just missed that leg stump.
Yeah, and a good call from the umpire, Prageet Rambukwela, as well. Taking advantage of the power play, you said, here in Pallekele in LPL. 7.4 is the run rate that has been achieved on an average. 45 for 2 in terms of runs and wickets.
Yeah, that's not bad at all. I think the key here, we'll see it throughout this tournament. A lot of teams tend to go defensive, but I think on a pitch like this where you see just enough movement, just enough swing, I'd like to see these captains still look to take wickets. Batters are going to play their shots. They're going to take the risk with only 2 fieldsmen out. But I think you might see a lot of the fielding captains keep a man at slip, keep your cover in close, short cover. Look to take a couple of wickets in these first 6 overs.
Kushal Janit facing the first ball from Chamira. Oh, really good. Very well fielded at short, finally. Go, Mr. Fielder. 7 for none.
They're on at the moment. Kandy, what a start. Execution with the ball has been spot on. Lots of energy in the field, bubbling around, running between overs. Certainly the standard thereafter.
Well-balanced team and both teams opting for the bit of pace. And the Falcons winning the toss. They've opted to field first. Chanaka gets another over, but that slip has disappeared. In the deep, the fielder watches it go over. Great start to the over for Dambulla.
And back of the length, he takes him on again. On this occasion, he gets it out of the middle. It's a long boundary out there as well. It's that hard ball. Takes it on, knows the man's back there. Just enough.
70 meters, that's a big one. I'll tell you what helped Gunathilaka, because it went a long way in the air. The breeze that's blowing from his offside to the leg side. But Chaturanga De Silva thought he's got it, that it was going to fall right on his head. 66 meter hits, square of the wicket. Ball, he's pulled it on. Trying to hit mid-wicket.
Yeah, again, experienced bowling. On this occasion, he goes fuller and uses his change of pace. Variation so important on a pitch like this. Brand new ball, just the two fielders out. You've got to mix it up. They've been brilliant at the start here, Kandy. This one doesn't bounce as much. Inside edge, back onto the pegs. They've got there first.
Chanaka staying in that corridor. Anushka Gunathilaka is the man gone for 11. It's 13 for 1. The wicket's fallen. Dasun Chanaka picking up that early one. Here's Nuvanithu Fernando. Great talent. Clarkie's played a couple of games for Sri Lanka. Long levers and graceful to watch.
Yeah, heard a lot about him. There's no doubt about it. Nice and tall, elegant looking right-hander. Gets a good crack early on tonight.
And this is a great opportunity. You might have lost a wicket, but the pitch in great condition.
Have a look at that wicket. Again, first delivery 130 Ks. This one just the 123. So pace off. Probably doesn't bounce as much as he expected. Holds it back in the hand. Inside edge onto that off stump. Just the start, Kandy are after.
Pass it through. That deserved it. With on offer.
And not too far away from backward point, but nicely played. Good hands. Goes with the swing, a little bit of movement away. Times it well enough to beat that man at backward point.
Both teams required to feature 2 young players under the age of 23. I did mention Gomez. And for the Falcons, Chamindu Wickramasinghe is the under-23 player. Correction, for Dambulla, Gomez is the under-23 player representing Kandy.
Yeah, I like that. I like that rule. I think it's a great opportunity for these young players. Only to be a part of these squads with lots of experience, but get the chance under pressure. Really put their name up in lights in front of the selectors.
Oh, this is in the air. Angelo Matthews circles around it and hangs on to it. So 2 wickets in the over for Shanaka and Kandy.
Doesn't drop those. Speaking of experience, none more than Angelo Matthews. Always had a wonderful set of hands. Does well to get back. He takes off straight away. Again, a little bit of extra bounce. Not out of the middle. Gets back there quickly. Settles himself. Safe set of hands. Never going to drop those.
The short ball working. Short ball surprising Noanithu Fernando, who's gone for 4. Dambulla are 17 for 2.
तुम्हें बदलने को पास वो आती है, तुम्हें मिटाने को चाल बिछाती है.
Tawhid Udoy, now he's a player. I thought he was fantastic for Bangladesh in the T20 World Cup in difficult conditions in the US and the Caribbean. Couple of knocks that really did stand out. More pace, Mohammad Hasnain. Not the best start for Hasnain.
Yeah, they got their work cut out here, Dambulla, at the moment. Seeing a little bit too paced, I think, in this pitch at the moment. Some of these back-of-the-length balls are holding up a fraction. A couple of mistimed pull shots. This was another one. It was there to hit. It's got it high on the bat. Kandy in the field. They've been brilliant so far tonight. Ground fielding and catching.
Well, in a couple of instances we've noticed, Clarky, the batters are putting themselves under pressure somewhat. Oh, another one. This time it's Hasaranga underneath it. That's a ball. Good ball done in Pereira. Again, unable to cope with the shortest ball.
And once again, it's that back of the length. Not quite short enough, this one, to pull. Gets it nowhere near the middle. Doesn't get the bounce he wants. Wanted it squarer than that. But unfortunately, again, straight up. Catch to the skipper, straight to mid-on once again. Dambulla under the pump.
Trying to break free. Not happening at 0 for Kusal Pereira. It's 18 for 3. From New Zealand, Mark Chapman. Oh, he's a striker. That's down the order. He's one of those who can handle pressure well. Soft dismissals. Feet going nowhere from any of the batters.
Yeah, a lot of cross-bat shots. Again, nothing wrong with being aggressive in this power play. Trying to maximise the new ball, but the shot selection. Just don't think they've got it right so far tonight. Again, going across the line, probably not short enough. Big wicket, hit that pitch hard, angle away as well. Might have been a better option going through the offside on that occasion. But he's not complaining. Neither are the Kandy fans.
Have to re-bowl that. I was trying to get to the point that the batters are inviting pressure. On a couple of occasions we noticed the bowler getting away with loose balls. No one in the Fernando. The ball prior to his dismissal. And then you're looking for too much to break free.
Yeah, sometimes you can look to overhit the ball. You want a boundary so bad. Sometimes push too hard. But again, I like this captaincy. I like the field placement. Very aggressive. Men in catching positions. Already picked up 3 wickets this power play. Looking for a 4th. I think this is exactly what I was talking about earlier. I want to see more of this from the captains. I think in T20 cricket, too often teams worry about saving runs. Best way to save runs is get people out. Keep taking wickets. Put the opposition under pressure and get new batsmen at the crease.
And always tricky. Knowing how many runs you need on the board. Trying to figure out how exactly the pitch will play. The other factors that come into it. Nicely worked. That'll be 4. Quick outfield.
Yeah, it's nice batting that. Again, this time, looking to use the pace, gets the line, and that back of the length again. We've seen earlier batsmen try and pull this ball. This occasion, fine legs up. This is class batting. Yes, it's the right line, but uses that extra pace, beats that man at 45.
Yeah, you don't have to hit every ball. Work the gaps. And in this part of the world, usually the outfield does the rest for you. Yeah, he's liking the bounce. He's liking it. That's 9.
And smart batting, using that pace, getting off strike. Smart bowling as well from Kandy. 3.5 overs. They've bowled the right length. Hit the pitch hard. Look to hit the top of the stumps. They haven't overpitched. They haven't been too short either. See a change in the field now. Man going back to fine leg. 2 men out. 3rd man and fine leg. 2 men in catching positions. A slip and a gully.
Mohammad Nabi, captain of Dambulla. He'll probably be next. Off the mark straight away. Very, very clever batting. 4 balls, 25 for 3. They had a great campaign. T20 World Cup. Did feel for them. Falling at the semi-final hurdle, but what a story. Afghanistan beating Australia, making sure they took the catches this time. Three wickets have fallen, 2 to Shanaka. This is a bonus over that he's earned. And for Kandy to get Shanaka bowling 3 in the power play. That's a great position for Hasaranga to be in. Look straight, look straight. Oh, if I was the captain, I'll be taking the review. Shanaka wants it. You've got 2 reviews. You've got to have a look.
Geez, it looked close live. The bowler wants it. What's the skipper going to do? He does. Takes the review.
Wow, that's the fourth. On review, you had to take that review. The way it hit Ridoy.
Geez, tough one for the batter. Live, I thought it was out. Then you see that first replay, it looks like it's probably going to maybe be umpire's call, maybe miss. When it's not your day, it's not your day. Dambulla at the moment, they are under the pump, 25 for 4.
Chaminda Wickramasinghe is the new batter. A wicket and over for Kandy. Early days for this youngster. An all-rounder. One for the future, the Sri Lankans would think. I thought we were going to have a first, Clarky. We being wrong, because we thought it was out. And then looking at the replay, I'm with you. Oh. Then Hawkeye comes back, all 3 reds. Ridoy is a big wicket, 2 slips away.
Yeah, not a nice feel.